Nice shoes. Nice shoes. Respect. Bro, I love Twice. Oh, I'm very excited for this. Oh, damn. I can't with this guy, bro. The Crimson Chin. Oh my gosh, bro. That is so funny.
Not nobody here. He's literally like the perfect like guide character, like guy.
Look at Twice, bro. He's like, huh?
Twice is like low key goaded.
Whoa!
Oh wow.
So, okay. That guy's tiny hands. Oh,
Damn. Better
dead.
luck in your next life.
Yo, man, dude. His quirk is scary. Oh, shit. Yo. She goes, no. So they're like, oh, follow us. It won't be a big deal. And they just jumped him?
Yeah.
Why did they go along with that?
Who?
The League of Villains. Why did they follow that guy if they knew that? That was weird.
Well, they didn't know. The league didn't know they were going to get jumped right then and there, and they had no choice to come here anyway. Because remember, last episode, the guy was like, "We know where you are. Like, we're going to find you if you just leave and don't
That's
come here.
fair.
Also, we're going to kill your broker." So they, came to save him. And plus, they don't like again. They don't really have. They can't not be. They can't not come. They can't. They kind of weaseled them into coming here in the first place, and then.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, aren't you a smarty pants?
oh, shit, bro. Damn. Yo, look at that guy with a laser mouth. What the? Oh, ew. What the hell?
Oh,
Okay, business lady. Bro, what?
damn.
Look at that guy on the motorcycle, bro. He's not even driving it. Just standing there. What the hell? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Low-key kind of like this lady. Oh, shit.
like, oh, I'm sorry. What makes you think Toga gives a single fuck about anything you're saying right now?
Damn, bro. That was a great recovery for getting launched through a window. You're like dead, right? But you're not. Whoa. That's
I wonder what that does.
oh, not very lethal.
And
What? Damn, girl. What is she gonna turn into right now? Does
oh,
she just get randoed into one?
damn.
Oh shit. Oh, whoa!
Wow, she put landmines in her own homies.
What the? She just suicide bombed
Wow,
them.
the disrespect out here, bro.
I love how the bombs are just like. Damn. Damn.
Man, this man looks even stupider in his flashback than he does right now.
Yeah, right? Damn. Oh boy.
Dude, I kind of love Toga. She's just like getting a fight, and people are like, "All right, we beat you." And she's like, "Oh, we're not done."
Okay. Oh, bro, what the hell? Oh, she's just like whacked. Oh boy. She's just looking at him like, eh? Okay. Whoa.
Well, damn.
What is... Oh! Shh. Oh, that's a cool shot.
Damn, some motherfucker went hard on this one goddamn picture.
Right? She's like, I must get this interview. Whoa.
Hey,
Oh.
dude, let's go. Let's go. New level quirk unlocked.
So, whoa.
Damn. Oh, dude, combined with her speed, this is insane.
Yeah, so that's new because originally it was just the appearance, correct? So now she
Yeah.
could just. She had a power up.
Yeah, bro, she has Zenkai boost. You've been talking shit on her this whole time. What'd you expect? This chick like
Oh,
just as crazy as Toga.
damn, though. Wow, that was impressive.
Damn. Disrespect.
Oh, well, you know. Oh, yeah, this guy's been operating off like 3 hours of sleep a day, maybe. Oh, whoa.
Damn.
What? What, do you just touch one of them and they all freaking disintegrated?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Someone said we need a hard counter to fire. Got it.
Holy shit. Oh. Damn. Yo, what? Dude just made an ice dragon? Damn.
Dude, the legend.
Bro. What the? Dude.
So fucked.
What? He can change things. Whoa.
That's so fucked, dude. He literally made puppets of Twice.
What? Yo. Oh my gosh.
Bro.
That was nutty. What?
Bro. Bro, and bro and a half. Oh,
Damn.
dude. I am dude, next episode, as a manga reader is one of my favorites. If they do it, I am still a little nervous and worried because, you know, just in terms of pacing, like that was a little fast. They went through kind of a little bit, a few chapters in one episode. Um, like basically a lot of what you saw kind of gets stretched out more, and you get
Mm.
more time to really like delve into the mindsets of like some people like Toga, and well, not really the bomb chick, but more because that more so it's like so that's the thing, right? The my villain arc, it like, it's about this fight basically between the League of Villains and the Liberation Army, and like you saw with Toga, basically the result of this fight is that the League of Villains as a group starts to realize that like where they're at now, they're kind of weak, right? And from what you've heard from the doctor guy, and now you're hearing it from the Mediration or the Liberation Army leader, like, you know, people are kind of curious as to why the League has this fame and reputation that they have when they kind of seem like these weak, aimless people, right? Like they have no real purpose. There's no real fire or determination or passion behind what they're doing. They just kind of seem like angry, rebellious kids that want to burn the world. But like for what, you know what I mean? Like what's the point?
Yeah.
This arc is supposed to teach you what that point is, right? Why are they angry? Why are they the way they're at? You know, what is it about them that made them this way? You're you know, we're gonna learn a lot more about these villains and their backstories, and you know, the fact that, like, to be honest, dude, this is why I love this arc so much, is like that these villains are all people, right? They're not like they're not born into like a villain academy, you know. There's no UA high for villains, and it's like, oh, they were just born on the villain side of town, so they're no. Everybody, they're Deku and all those. Everybody is born into the same city. They're all born into the same society. It's just these people were told by society that they don't fit. They don't fit the mold for X, Y, or Z reason. Now, obviously, the corruption, you know, on their end, and how they've interpreted it, and through the people that they've met that have accentuated those details, is what spawned them into being the villains that they are. But I just love that, like, you know, obviously we're going to get into more of the characters' backstories, that their backstories are so genuine, that there are viable reasons as to why all these characters feel the way they feel. Like, they are here to burn the world and to hurt society, but it's because society hurt them first. The society they all live in, they all had to live in, told them that they're not human enough, that they don't deserve, you know, to live in the same world and be around the same people and things that everybody else is because of their quirks, right? We know that the world of My Hero is very judgmental like that, right? Your quirk almost defines everything about you instead of the other way around. When it, because we even see that with heroes, right? The heroes, you know, your Bakugos and your All Might, the people who have those crazy busted quirks, your Endeavors, whatever, they're the ones that get praised and put at the top, while the dude who can shoot tape out of his arm is just a student in the, you know, he's just a background character in the class. And it's like, your quirk defines who you are in this world. And for people like the guy who can shoot tape out his arm, you know, that's one thing. At worst, he's going to be ridiculed in school, and, you know, maybe he'll get some mediocre job. But for the people like Toga, whose quirk involves drinking people's blood, you're going to be downright ostracized. You're going to be thrown out of this society. They don't have there's no place for someone like Toga. There's no place for someone like Twice. There's no place for somebody like these villains. So it's like, you know what I mean? You know, this isn't me trying to justify, you know, them being evil and hurting people, but like, you start to understand where the League, why they exist. You start to understand their necessity for needing a place where they feel belong, where they feel welcome, where they feel like they matter. And I love it.
Well said. I really can't add much to that because I think you summed it up pretty well. I do have to say that reporter lady, her quirk fucking sucked. That was terrible. I was like, you know, it was like for plot purposes, like we can't kill. I don't want to say we can't, because we can technically, but I doubt they're killing. Well, they might kill like one of the League members, but like maybe not. I don't know. I don't think they are, because I think they're all going to go through like their growth thing. So like I didn't think Toga was dying. You know, I could be wrong. She might die next episode, but anyway, that's where I'm at with it right now. So it's like, okay, obviously this explosion's like classic anime thing where it's like something that should absolutely be lethal and is not lethal, you know what I mean? And then they'll come out and pull out the W in the end, even though they should have been dead 28 ways from Sunday. But, you know, it is what it is. But I'm like, you know, at least in My Hero, they're like, well, the bombs aren't that lethal. And I'm like, yeah, that's for freaking sure. She blew up like 20 of her dudes, though. I'm like, for not even lethal bombs. Like, I'm pretty sure their quirks would have been more useful at that point. But like, I guess they were drinking the blood.
I wonder if that means that like she had to stack like fucking, you know, 50 bombs in each person's body. If it's
that's what I'm saying. And they blew up and it didn't even do anything.
Like, you know, in the face with one of the, you know, and like, I don't know. You know, whatever. I don't know how to judge the lethality, you know, the how lethal the explosions are, like if she can, like, whatever. But yeah, no, it's
like the Bakugo thing too, when Bakugo like hits someone point blank with the explosion, it doesn't do anything, but then in another scene he'll be able to like blow down a building. It's just like, okay.
Yeah. Like, all right, I'm pretty sure that space is not as hard as concrete, so people get
it's like what? But
yeah,
That's
It's
anime.
anime. We're no stranger to
Yeah,
you know
I guess.
that being.
But yeah, her getting that power up was pretty crazy. Being able to now utilize the quirks of the
That's the other
peoples
thing.
that she's able to transform into is definitely good. And we get to see Uraraka's quirk in a way that isn't so like, oh, let's like lift this this cat out of the tree or like help like stabilize the plane. It's like, no, let's launch people like 200 feet in the air and then drop them and kill them. Like, her quirk can be very lethal, you know what I mean, in that regard. So that was terrifying to
A lot of these
watch.
quirks, it's about how you use them, and I do think that's also kind of cool that, like, again, with the sort of mental fortitude, I guess that you could call it, that the league is getting from this. A lot of people, I think, assume that, like, oh, the villain's quirk, it is what it is, and the heroes are the only ones that get to evolve their quirks. And it's like, no, dude, quirks work the same. If you train with your quirk and you work at it and improve it, and there is something to be said for everybody's quirks having somewhat of like a mental barrier that you have to overcome. So it's totally feasible that all these villains could upgrade and improve their quirks, just like we've seen all the heroes do. Just
Yeah.
that the heroes sort of get a literal place again in society to do that. The UA High. That's the whole point of that school, is to take your base quirk and make it into something super powerful and useful. But these villains, given the same environment and opportunity, granted this is like life or death, you know what I mean? There's nothing more, nothing more facilitating than that. But like, they're totally susceptible to doing that. We saw that we're seeing it with Toga. We saw it a little bit with Shigaraki. He's now able to decay people. He doesn't have to directly touch somebody to use his decay on them. It's now like a chain effect. So if he touches somebody and that person he's touching another person, that other person, basically it's becoming a proximity thing.
Yeah.
At least from what it looks like, which is,
That's scary.
They're gonna get some buffs, dude.
Yeah, that's interesting too, because if Shigaraki's quirk evolves to the point where he's like a walking nuclear reactor, in a sense, it's the only way I could describe it, where it's like, if you're just within proximity, you just disintegrate and die. Like, okay. I remember talking about, I was like, how does Deku's gonna just wreck him, you know what I'm saying, like, whatever. But
Yeah.
if he can't get close to him, but that's where Deku, now having 6 or whatever other quirks at his disposal, that are long ranged, he might, it might be interesting, because half of the ability of all or one for all might be nerfed, you know what I'm saying, like he's gonna have to fight him in a different style, like with this like long range, like he can't get in close. So that'll be interesting, because a lot of it too, past just, okay, my quirk is busted, is the matchup, you know what I mean, like how does your quirk stack against somebody else's quirk. Sometimes, like, you could be great with your quirk, or your quirk on its own could be super strong, but somebody just has this like kryptonite, this silver bullet for your quirk, because theirs is just like, hey, I'm the direct counter to you. So like, how do you deal with that? It's like, you just not fight them. Like, I'm gonna let somebody else handle that one. So it's interesting to see the matchups and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that was a cool episode. We got some power-ups here, and I'm excited to see the future episodes, especially next one, because Twice is probably one of my favorite villains from the League of Villains, if not my favorite, just because he's absolutely hysterical. But I think he's very, like, his plight, his issue, like, take Toga this episode. I understood where she was coming from, but like, I didn't really feel too much empathy for her, because I'm like, all right, listen, like, I get it, you like blood, but we don't have to, like, Ozzy Osbourne these birds that we find in the backyard and stuff like that. Like, there are ways. Didn't really feel too much empathy there. You're killing people and shit. Twice, though, I remember that episode, I don't know if it was season 3 or something like that, where they had this like random episode that doesn't seem so random now, but it was just highlighting him and his life and the struggle that he has to go through of having that quirk. And it was like this very deep existential, thing that we watched, that was kind of one of the first and best times my hero has done that, where it's taken a step aside from like the kids in high school and whatever big bad thing is going on, and being like, let's like dive into the mind of someone who has this, like, this quirk, and see how this affects his life. It was one of my favorite episodes in all of My Hero, so I'm very excited. And from then, I really liked Twice as a character, because I'm like, whoa, I couldn't even imagine, you know what I mean, like being in his shoes with that. Like, that's crazy to not even know who you are, to lose your sense of self. That's really nuts. So I'm very curious to see how this next episode goes down, because he's gonna have to face his fear, in a sense, you know what I mean, like face what what is most frightening to him. And he's either just going to snap or I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be freaking crazy. I'm really excited for it. But
I don't even know if you like Twice now, by the end of this arc, I would say by the end of this arc, and then especially the shit that comes after, Twice might be one of your favorite characters.
I don't doubt it.
Because he is, I definitely think, I think like he's got the humor thing, and he doesn't seem as volatile and damaged, let's just say, as somebody like Toga. So I think he's easier for people to sympathize with, and he's easier for people to he's easier. It's easier for people to get in his corner, because he doesn't, for all intents and purposes, amongst the League of Villains, he just seems like the least harmless one. He seems like the one who's like not really, who's only here because they told him to be here, and not even like, what I mean. He seems like the one that's not really trying to like put up a fight or destroy the world or anything. He seems like the most sympathetic case in this entire club, as Destro put it. Twice go hard. That's all I'm gonna say. Twice go hard.
I'm excited. Anyway, hopefully you guys are too. That is our reaction for today. Make sure you guys are liking this video before you leave, subscribing to the channel if you are new here, and hitting the bell so you don't miss any future live reactions. Also, hit us up in the comments down below. What did you think of this episode, our reaction to it? How excited are you for these upcoming episodes? We're curious to know. And also in our description, we have our Linktree link, so definitely head on over there, and that'll display all the ways that you guys can support us, whether it's the AOA show, our other channel for things like podcasts, video discussions, vlogs, all that kind of stuff. We have our social media, everything from Twitter to TikTok. We are there. Our audio-only platforms for our podcast, the whole nine. Our Discord, which is free to join, so definitely hit that up. And our Patreon as well, if you want exclusive benefits to the show while also supporting us. A big one is that for a lot of our live reactions, we will have them posted in an unedited, unfiltered format, and a lot of them also come out early, whether it's a couple days or a week. So you get early access to a lot of these live reactions in an unedited, unfiltered format. So if that's something you want to take advantage of, I don't blame you. You'll definitely want to head on over to Patreon, though, if you want to make that happen. But until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. We will catch you all on the flip. Peace.
Peace.
Ninjas are samurais, blazing the kunais. Find me in the leaf of the cloud, screaming out Bankai. We just some ghouls though, who like seeing parts fly. They like what you saying, Goma got more through the storylines. I tested your neck from the start. My hunters gon' come for your heart. I promise you'll land in my boulevard. Left them in one piece, no.